For the latest on that, we're now joined on the line by CCTV's correspondent Roee Ruttenberg in Doha. Roee, the foreign ministers discussed how to organize the delivery of military and other kinds of aid for the Syrian rebels, which was opposed by Russian President Vladimir Putin. So will their meeting really lead to any military aid for the rebels?
Well, the goal was to figure out what we've heard from some of the people who were inside, some of the delegates, was to really figure out how to get the aid to the rebels and actually how to help the rebels organize. There's lots of different factions that are fighting within Syria. We know that in the upcoming days or week, the Syrian opposition is supposed to hold its own internal elections, and that's obviously going to have some consequences for how the aid is received. And there is, between the 11 parties here, a difference of opinion of what to actually do and how they can help. For example, the UK Foreign Secretary William Hague reiterating Britain's position at the moment that it will not arm the rebels. We're hearing again from the Americans that they will supply a direct military aid. That was the term used by the American administration 1 week ago. This is the first meeting since that term was actually used. And I can tell you that the foreign ministers were meeting for 3 hours. That meeting just ended. We saw them coming out a few minutes ago, and they've sat down at a round table. The press is in there, and so far we've heard the Qatari Prime Minister Hamad bin Jassim speaking in Arabic. I wasn't able to understand what he said so far, but we understand they'll be issuing a communique, and we got a preview from a backgrounder from a British delegate participating, stating that we'll expect to hear some of the same terminology that we heard coming out of the G8 in Northern Ireland just a week ago, basically reiterating support for the opposition and reiterating the position this cannot continue.
Thank you very much. That was Roee Ruttenberg in Doha, who will be staying on the line for another important meeting inside the city.